Sup YouTube, it's Partner Zed, and today I'm gonna be talking about my first impressions on Magi. Woo! I recently finished the first volume of the manga and I just watched the first episode of the anime, and I know that's not much, but so far I am loving it. This is what the first volume looks like on the front, side, and back. This manga / anime has got this really cool Arabian feel to it. The desert atmosphere, the music in the anime, it's kind of like Arabian, so it makes me feel at home. Like, man, this is my thing, my manga, my anime. And it seems that it was inspired by Sindbad. If you don't know what that is, it's a really old story about this young boy sailor, and the reason why I think it was inspired by it is because a lot of the characters in Magi have similar names to the characters in Sindbad. And also there's a lot of similar objects, such as those magical stuff, such as the lamp, a flute, and also there's even a flying carpet, which is really cool. I wonder if later on there's gonna be a talking bird, because there's definitely one in Sindbad. So in Magi, our main character is this young boy Aladdin. He's just a not really normal boy because he's got this special flute. You'll find out what that flute does if you read or watch it. And he becomes friends with this dude called Alibaba. And Alibaba's dream is to conquer a dungeon. Now when I first heard the word dungeon, I imagined like a small creepy cave like inside a mountain or something. But actually, dungeons are these really fancy buildings that appeared all over the world several years ago. And when I say appeared, I mean like really they just rose from the ground. Like there was ground and then fancy building, woo! Only if all buildings, appeared like that, we wouldn't need architects. But anyways, those dungeons are not just fancy on the outside. On the inside, they contain the world's biggest treasures. Gold, gems, jewels, everything you want. And once someone has cleared a dungeon, like took everything inside it, the dungeon disappears. But it's not that easy. You can't just like go in and be like, oh, I want this and that, and just walk out. No, dungeons are really dangerous. They've got these really huge monsters, different kinds. It's not an easy place, and it's like a maze. There's different paths, in other words, it's just a dangerous place, and it's not so easy to get the treasure from inside, which is why most of the people who went in dungeons never came out. But Alibaba still wants to do it. It's his dream. He really wants to. He just doesn't have the power to do it. But once he meets Aladdin, he's sure that he can do it because he's got the special flute. So yeah, it's a really interesting series. Like, it's a fun adventure. It's got some amazing characters. It's pretty funny, and it's got, those really cool objects, unique ideas, and best of all, sometimes it could get really emotional. It's just really cool. Now, as for the manga, it's much more detailed and specific than the anime. Like the anime, it's like a summary of the manga, but it's still pretty good, and the animation is amazing. As for the manga, the artwork is beautiful. I love the way the character looks, and the way sometimes when something silly happens, they just get this really weird cartoonish look. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm planning to read the manga first, since it's got a lot more details and a lot of stories more than the anime. So the manga first, then the anime. That's also how I recommend you to try it. I mean, it just depends. If you like anime more, then you should just watch the anime. But if you're really interested in the series, then you should start with the manga and then the anime, just like how I'm gonna do. So I'm really loving this, and although I haven't read much, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a great series someday, and maybe even just as good as the big three. Yes, the big three. I really like it. I'm loving it. I mean, the characters are lovable. Alibaba looks cute in the anime. I can't wait to get the second volume. I just really want to get it, like, right now. Yeah, and I can't wait to watch some more episodes. So thanks for watching, and make sure you check out Magi. It's awesome. Peace.